It's not going to work if you don't respect this, if you don't like this, because that's me and I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
Everybody should be proud of that. You know, there's not a perfect way of being someone. There's not a best way. There's your best version that you know that you function optimally.
Exactly. Yeah. It's interesting to see that your mindset right now, like of how you're seeing the world and things are just, let's just say, more crystal clear. You know, like I feel like you've been through a lot of experience to lead to that vision of life. You know, like you've been through a lot, like world champion, training, working, like business owner. So how do you even get started? Like just taking it all the way back, like with bodybuilding.
Yeah, I think it's just like it started. My dad's like a go-getter, right? So he was like NHL hockey player. He was the best junior. He could have been to the NHL, but he didn't want to do that. He started mountain climbing. He climbed the second biggest mountain. You know, he's an extreme go-getter, what he does. So I think I got that side of genetically, just like, you know, that's the image I have of a good dad. It's perfect. So I have that drive. And I think like when I found bodybuilding, for me, it was like, I never used to be like, my dad always felt I was lazy. I was like, he's super manual, work hard and all that. I always felt like, I'll hire someone to do it, you know. Like I kind of guy, like I'm just like not like that like level of like just like let's go, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so I kind of like got my own path, like found training, and I found like this is cool because like you can put the energy you put into the gym, you're automatically gonna get the results out of it. So I like that idea of like I can work hard, I know it. I'm the guy, like, you know, like I have my drive, my dad's drive, like I'm like I can be better than someone, like, you know, like you're good, feel it. So if I put my energy there, one summer I just worked out, gained 20 pounds of muscle. I was like, oh, this is great. You know, I love it. It's like people telling me I feel good. So I started just doing competition. I saw this natural show one day, you know, I did this and I started getting that lifestyle, meeting people that are like pros. And it's like, oh, that inspires me. So you start getting inspired by things that in your world you start creating.
Mm-hmm.
And then for fitness, that's where it took off. And I just like, one day I was like, I want to be a pro, like I want to be a world champion. Like, it's just like, that's what I want to do. Literally. It's like, boom, that's it. There's a shift, right? And I do everything that I need to do. You know, you get it. Okay, you're online, you get a coach, you just do what you need to do to get there. If you want to be successful in a business, you just make it, you want to do it. Now what? Just do it. How? Find a way.
Yeah.
Make a plan. How?
Make a plan.
Talk to someone who knows. It's like, do it. Just do it. There's ways to do it, right? Now it's like ChatGPT, boom, done.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Like, so it's like a little easier, but like, that's what it is. So I just literally went to that path and just like shifted my life, you know?
Yeah.
And we talked about it. It's like, it's great, right? Like, so I led to me like winning, you know, turning pro, winning world champion 2014 Musclemania Pro. And it's like, I achieved it. Perfect. And then my dad was like, at the beginning, he's like, what are you doing? Like supplements and like, you know, like, what is this shit? It's not in his kind of values, right?
Yeah.
So it's like kind of like, it's my own kind of way of expressing my like determination like he did, right?
Yeah.
But in different ways that I liked. So until I like won, he was like, at one point, he's always been proud of me, always been like, you know, supportive all the time. But I know he's like, what the fuck is this, right? He's like, I know it, right?
Yeah.
You're doing something outside he doesn't understand. He's not in his like, he doesn't know what it is, like going to the gym and like just doing that. I was like, what are you doing? Like, there's more to life, you know?
Yeah.
So I get it, but there's, you know, it was my life back then. But so anyway, so I win, I'll do like you say. Now he's like, he starts to see like, wow, okay, you excel, like you. So he gets it, right? When you start getting that success, it's like you're starting a business. You got friends, like, yo, just chill with us, just, you know, like, no, man, I gotta work, I gotta do this shit, right? So then when you start making money, making the moves, oh, that's like, wow, no, that's good, man. But nobody supports you when you start your dream. Nobody does it. No. They tell you the fears, they tell you this, they tell you because their fears, they'll project them on you. Like, I don't do that, so like you shouldn't do that, right? Because it's not like right to do, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you have to get fueled by this intrinsic desire of like, I'm finding my purpose here. Like, this is what I feel like life will give me energy. I feel like this is my drive. I want to do this, right? It's like, it doesn't matter what people say. Like, you just do it. Yeah. That's what I was telling you about. I started doing like cardio at like 3 a.m. in the morning when it's raining because I need to do cardio. Just shit like you just do stuff, right? That others won't do. And I think that mentality of like, if you know you have the edge, you know you're doing these little things that other people, your competitors are not doing, you know you're progressing better, right? Yeah. And you're like getting to a point where you're like, hey, like, I feel like I'm going somewhere, like I'm doing this, and it feels good. It feels like you have the edge, and you keep doing that. Mm-hmm. It's a work ethic, it's discipline, right? Yeah. So then so I started fitness in that matter, and I just everything kind of towards fitness, you know, that's the pillar where I kind of excelled at, and I pushed. And
so did you started your business obviously after the bodybuilding journey?
Yeah, I started personal training when I was during university, Ottawa. Okay. Yeah, when I was competing at the same time, so I started studying personal training when I finished my competition there, and I started just part-time personal training. I just liked it because I kind of felt like you're helping people.
It's your passion too,
Right?
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm passionate about it. I excel at it. I know a lot of information. I keep fueling on that. And then other people want to get in shape, and like you help them and it makes it feel good.
It's cool to see their change too, right?
100%. And I realized like, it's like being a personal trainer about changes is great, you know, all physically and all that, but it's like, I'm not gonna say a percentage, but like 90% is like, it's mental, right?
Yep.
People are not getting in the shape because mentally they're limited, and it's very mental. Think about it. If you're free, like we're not living in a third country where you can't even go for a walk because you have to find water. It's like, no, we can go to the gym.
Yeah.
We can get in shape if we want to. What's the limitation? It's all because it's all mental. It's not a priority, right?
Yeah.
And it makes sense. It totally makes sense. But at the end of the day, there's something to fix in the energy of the person that doesn't allow them to see themselves as prioritizing gym, feeling good about it, and just living in a more high frequency vibe, right? So I like to like take someone, obviously make them better, feeling better, eating better, but obviously switch the mindset, you know, reprogram the brain to seeing themselves as like, yo, you're allowed to make yourself feel better, to look better, to just, you know, take your life and bring it there.
Yeah.
People are like so self-conscious of like what people think and like insecure, and like it's like you're yourself. You're the only person you're gonna spend the rest of your life with. It's yourself.
Yeah. Like
how are you respecting yourself? How are you talking to yourself?
So like I find when you do something hard or you do something difficult or something you don't want to do, I feel so much more fulfilled after I do it and like happy. If I don't do it, I'm just angry. I'm like, what the fuck? Why am I not doing it? You know, like if you just get up and do it, like you said, change your mindset. Just okay, go do it, achieve it.
No, this is like, let's be honest. We live in a society that's super lazy, right? Especially our generation. Like we had it really easy. Like when we grew up, like think about it. Like the war back then, it was a shit show. Now it's like when I think about it, it's not like it's easy, right?
Everything's ready.
Now with COVID,
Yeah.
everything it gets a little weird, but like it's still easy. Like it's like we have everything. It's just there's no like struggle really, right? So like when we think about that, like we just think like it's like we're so used to like being consumed with video games and just chilling and not be like, okay, I'm not gonna be able to eat tomorrow. Like I need to like go hunt and like,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I need
Times
to
have
do
changed.
shit to live. Like fuck, that's like, hey, like I'll get my ass off the couch and like, so it's like it's easy.